it's Evermay. So, what you will know about soon, meaning tomorrow, so by the time this goes up, you will already know. Me and Marie, my second in command when I was R5, just did a podcast. It's a nice long ass podcast, like 30 some minutes, so be prepared to sit for a while. But yeah, we talk about game stuff like crazy, and there's some weird noise happening outside. Like something happened. Like a big ass freaking truck. I don't know. Sounds weird. Sounds like brakes. I don't know. Anywho, but back to what I was saying. So yeah, I recorded the first podcast with a guest. It was so much fun, you guys. It was so great to just sit and talk with her, and you can hear us going back and forth about the game. And we talk about specifics. The only time you'll ever hear me talk specifics about certain groups or certain plans that they have, or my speculations about their plans, because that's all it really is speculation about what they're planning on doing. But yeah, it was so much fun. We're going to have to do it again, and I'm going to have to try to talk VK, who is the R5 that I've been referring to. I have to try to get him to do this with me. I don't know if he will. He's a little more reserved than Marie is, but yeah, I think you guys would enjoy him too. But yeah, that was so much fun. And now I get to sit here and wait on my stupid phone to ring, because it still didn't ring while I was doing it. And I really wish it would have done something, because it's a little annoying. Like, beyond a little annoying to sit here for 2 days now waiting for them to call for something that I need to do. It's not like it's a choice at this point. People are like, you have to do this, you have to do this. And I'm like, well, great, it would be wonderful if I could. But the problem is the rest of it, you know? Ooh, those are all gremlins. I would be sitting there sorting them out. Sorry, I'm looking at crystals, which is probably not the best thing for me to do while I'm on here with you, but I am doing it anyway. But I've been looking for crystals for my birthday. So I have a thing where on my birthday I buy myself a gift. Normally I've been buying myself nails because I like wearing fake nails, but I had to stop wearing them for a while to give my real nails time to breathe and grow and heal, because they were getting really thin and brittle. So right now I'm not wearing any fake nails, just nail polish, which I don't like wearing nail polish. So I've been looking at dip system for the nails because it's a lot sturdier than nail polish and won't chip as easily, supposedly. I'm sure it will chip because this is an Evermay we're talking about, and I can get anything to chip on my nails. But so I was like, why don't I get a crystal or two? And I want it to be something different, something unique, not a typical one. Like, I have my collection that I have going now, stuff for the office that helps me with making better decisions and staying grounded and focused and creative, and not letting things get out of hand. And then I have my other ones, like the howlite, which I normally have in my bed, but since the new place, it's been sitting here on my desk. I need to put it in my bedroom. So I will put this over here so I can remember to take it with me. But like, I have my tiger's eye, I have the howlite, I have labradorite, I have optical calcite, I have tourmaline. I have sodalite. I also have all of my amethysts. I have lots of amethysts. I even have amethysts in all four corners of my apartment for protection. So I have all my crystals that I have that I love. Sorry, what you heard was the howlite hitting the table. I had accidentally dropped it. But I love crystals. I love the properties, learning them, learning what I have, what densities they are, that kind of stuff. It's fun for me. I like it. I believe in it. I think they are not things that will heal you, but I think they will help bring you peace or clarity or center you in order for you to be able to handle whatever situation is happening. I don't think they solve problems. I think they just help you be in alignment better. Which, why the fuck not? Who wants to be unaligned? Not me. But anyway, so I've been looking at crystals because I'm curious to see if I will do anything this year for my birthday. I don't know if I will or not. Right now, doesn't look like it, is basically what I'm trying to say. Currently, it doesn't look like I will be doing anything for my birthday unless I find some cheaper stones, which I have found some that I think would be good that I would use for other things. The one I am curious to get is a little more expensive than I'm willing to spend on a crystal right now, but who knows? I may do it just because it's different and I like different. But yeah, so I was looking at getting this one, Camerite. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, but it's a pretty purple and white and black looking stone, or really just deep purple. So it's like a purple and white stone, which I think looks really pretty. And then I was also looking at ametrine. Ametrine, yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Because it looks just so pretty. Again, doing that kind of prettiness. And then I saw some other ones that I was like, this would be cute too. And this one is Praenite. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a nice soft green. It has veins in it. And it's really pretty. But I'm also looking at getting, I'm into right now this moss agate. I just love how it looks in crystal form. I think it's just so cool. But yeah, I plan on getting some crystals at some point. Because a girl needs a crystal. I need a new crystal. And I have them in different shapes, different sizes. Some I can hold, some I can just play with and put my fingers through, which I don't know where those are. But yeah. And I want to eventually get a whole collection of crystals. But that's what I've been doing. And then I also went and I bought a new domain today. So now I own 2 domains. One is for warriordragondesign.com, which is what I had previously that hosted everything that I ended up pausing and putting a message on there to check out Spotify, YouTube, and Patreon. Just because it got to be so expensive. I had to come up with a way to save money. And the best way to save money was to not host a website. And so, as I am building an audience through readers, through Patreon, through the podcasts, I'm not having any actual websites going, but I don't want the domains to go to somebody else. So I am buying up the domains now as I need them or come up with how they work in the business. Yeah, there's one more that I think I will be getting eventually. There's less urgency to get it. Like the first one was really urgent because it was the first business, wanted to make sure I got it before anybody else did. The name was unique enough. I didn't think there was going to be much, to go against it. But yeah, then the Rockstone Creek one is the main hub one, and Rockstone Creek is going to be what holds Warrior Dragon Design under it once I build up the business for it. So, but I have the email for it and now the domain for it. So, I'm getting there slowly, surely, just, at a slower pace than I would technically really like it to be at. But, well, it happens. But yeah, so this was my next podcast that I'm recording. I'm not even sure what I talked about with you all other than crystals. And I think I only talked about crystals for a few minutes. So I'm not really sure what this podcast was about. My apologies. Sort of. Sorry, not sorry. This is what you get with me. I just sit here and stare at my computer and talk to you. And whatever's on my computer is what I tend to talk about. And right now, I'm looking at moss agate. So that's what you're getting to hear about. I wish I could show you pictures of what I see, because I think you would find it just gorgeous. Like, I would love to have a moss agate in the shape of a coffin. Like, that would be the ultimate stone. Like, get it to be, 8 carats, maybe. That would be so cool. But, like, I don't want a typical diamond in my engagement ring for whoever I get engaged to next. Just so you know, I don't want a typical diamond. I want something unique, something that's meaningful and has some deeper meaning for me. And moss agate, although does not have a deeper meaning for me as far as I have a connection to it, it means or represents da-da-da-da. I like it because it is very evergrowth, and I love most things that are evergrowth-esque. The forest, the ice side, the duality, the looking and seeing through things. And the moss agate is very much, you're seeing the moss veins in it. And I think that's just so cool and so mesmerizing and hypnotizing that I love it. So to have a ring that has the moss agate in a coffin shape, because why not? It's just different. The other one I love is the teardrop shape. I love those shapes. But those are different things. I like things that maybe you would not typically come across in that format and make you go, huh, that's interesting. But yeah, so these are, yeah, what I've been up to lately. So if you need me, you know where to reach me. You know how to find me. And you know what comments to leave. So leave some comments. Let's get this going. I need to be able to talk to you. Let's do this. Yeah, let me know. Talk to me in the comments. I'm curious what is on your mind, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, love you all. Bye, Gremlins.